see, just wanted to come on here and say that Prepatch came out today. I'm probably not going to get to play today at work, but I'm going to try and read the patch notes tonight and give my opinion and like an overview of what I read. So this isn't going to be like a visual video. Just go do stuff if you want to just listen. I got my OJ ready and ready to go. Alright, here we go. So, patch notes for World of Warcraft, patch 8.0, pre-launch. Battle is coming. Even as Azeroth wounds are tended, the shattered trust between the Alliance and Horde now proves hardest to mend. Amidst this age-old conflict, join your allies and champions your faction's cause. New events in Teldrassil and Lordaeron, beginning the week of July 24th and continuing for 3 weeks, leading to the launch of Battle for Azeroth on August 14th. Experience an escalation of all-out war in Teldrassil and Outer Lordaeron. A new chapter of the relentless conflict at the heart of the Warcraft saga is unfolding. It is time for you to take your place on the front lines. New character customizations. The war with the Burning Legion has left Orc standing tall. That's actually, yeah, I guess. Burning Legion. The sword comes crashing down circles as Azeroth thing happens. Alright. A new posture option available to all Orc player characters. Alright, that stand-up thing. That's cool. Blood Elves now have access to golden eyes. I think that's a Sunwell thing. As well as a few new faces. That's cool. All of these new options are available at barbershops throughout Azeroth. And you can now alter your character's skin color while you're there. That's cool. Player versus player. The PvP honor and prestige system has been updated. The PvP progress in Legion has been converted into account-wide honor levels, which you'll continue to earn through PvP. All class specializations PvP talents have been revamped. Hit default hotkey N to get a look at your PvP talents, and default hotkey H to see the new PvP system. That's cool, I guess. So it's kind of one now. So I don't have to grind on 12 characters. Thank God. Oh my god. I did that on like 4 and gave up. Where was I? War mode is here. You can now enable war mode and venture out into a world full of others who have made the same dangerous choice. Enabling war mode provides additional bonuses. All PvP talents you've chosen will be available to use anywhere PvP can occur. You'll gain an additional bonus to experience while leveling up. Earn additional bonus gold and resources from world quests. Ooh, so they finally fixed that. There's like one quest in every zone where you just kill each other. Nothing but bear form druids and blood death knights. It's so stupid. Don't do it. War mode can be toggled on or off beginning at level 20 by visiting either Orgrimmar or Stormwind and setting your preference in the talent panel. Default hotkey N. Beware. Once you venture out in war mode, all zones will be contested, including zones such as North Shire Abbey. Ooh, that's cool. Starting zones. Why would you want to do that, though? Once you venture out in war mode, all zones will be contested. The Dishonored thing's probably there, so it probably doesn't matter. Sanctuary areas will still be PvP free. Okay, so you can't fight in Dalaran or Shattrath anymore. Dead game. Just kidding. Additional war mode features such as a bounty hunter and airdrops will become available in the new zones of Battle for Azeroth. July 17th, 2018 marks the end of the final Legion season of ranked PvP, and the post-season period has begun. Look for all the new PvP progression and rewards to unlock and become earnable after the launch of Battle for Azeroth in a few weeks. A little over 3, less than 4. I think it's August 14th, to be exact. Strand of the Ancients and Ashrand are no longer available. Whoa, what? They're taking Battlegrounds away? Seriously? That's stupid. I mean, Gudrun's Ashrand, but what's wrong with Strand? Seriously? You're taking Battlegrounds away, Blizzard? That's weird. I'm gonna drink some OJ. Social features. You can now create and join cross-realm social groups in World of Warcraft. Communities make it easier for you to find and play alongside adventurers who share common interests. Hit default key Hotkey J to get started. Voice chat is now available in all groups, guilds, and communities. Select the headset icon wherever you see it in-game to talk with other players. That's cool. So it's like a better /4. Legacy loot mode. Now when you enter an instance at 11 levels or more above the maximum level of content, legacy loot rules will be automatically enabled. Under legacy loot rules, drops will include a chance for all items that would drop for a full party or raid at the instance's level. I don't understand. I'm gonna read that again. Legacy loot mode. Now when you enter an instance at 11 levels or more above the maximum level of content. Okay, so like ICC 91, legacy loot rules will be automatically enabled. Under legacy loot rules, drops will include a chance for all items that would drop for a full party or raid at the instance's level. I don't get it, but okay. If y'all go farm all the instances, go do it. Classes. Sargeras' cool final blow dramatically impacted both Azeroth and all of its denizens. The power of every artifact weapon. Oh right, they're destroying them. No, not my talent points. Where was I? The power of every artifact weapon has now been depleted. Some powers from artifacts have now been incorporated into the specializations. But characters that are just getting started in Legion content will still seek out and acquire artifacts. Statistics. In an effort to make displayed numbers more perceptible, values used for player and enemy statistics have been reduced throughout the game. Stat squish anyone? This includes values such as item level, damage, armor, health, and defense measurements. A number of spells and talents now activate a global cooldown when used. So things are in the GCD, and we're getting stat squished again. Whatever. Blood Elves Arcane Torrent now removes one beneficial effect from all nearby enemies and restores 3% of mana. Previously silenced nearby enemies and interrupted non-player characters. Well, I'm changing from Blood Elf now. Wow. So we went from being broken to busted now. No one's gonna play a Blood Elf now. This is stupid. All talents have been refunded for all specs. Okay, well, make this switch and it's not really a refund. Okay. All classes and specializations have been updated for Battle for Azeroth. Death Knight. Alright. Okay, so this is spec stuff. Hang on a second. This weird OJ. Death's Advance. Grants you increased movement speed and resistances to forced movement effects, knockbacks, and slows. So it's faster now? Not sure. Alright, Blood. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. New talents include Consumption. Excuse me. Strikes all enemies in front of you with a hovering attack that heals you for 100% of its damage. It's Death Strike. What the hell? Oh, it's in front of me, so it's a cone. Wait a second. My spider sensor is going off. Isn't that just the artifact? Maw the Damned? Yeah, that's all it is. Oh well, Blizzard. Hemostasis. Each enemy hit like Blood Boil increases damage and healing done by your next Death Strike. Okay. So Blood Boil, Death Strike, Blood Boil, Death Strike. And like Heart Strike every now and then. What other? Frost. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. I should stop reading those. New talents include Frostworm's Fury. Summon a Frostworm who breathes on all enemies in a large area, dealing massive frost damage. Excuse me. Obliteration. While Pillar of the Frost is active, Frost Strike, Glacial Advance, and Howling Blast always grant Killing Machine and have a chance to generate a rune? What? Wait. Okay, let me reread that. So when I have Pillar of Frost on, Frost Strike, Glacial Advance, and Howling Blast always grant me Killing Machine? That's so strong! That's broken. Wow. Okay. Frost is done. In a good way. Unholy. Army of the Dead and Raised Dead now have shorter cooldown. Okay. Shorter cooldown. Yeah, okay. Many other talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. Such as new spells and talents include Apocalypse, bring down upon the enemy. It's literally the goddamn artifact weapon. Like, come on, Blizz. Ugh. Okay. Apocalypse brings doom upon the enemy, dealing damage and bursting festering wounds on the target. Summons an army of dead for each burning, festering wound. Rip of the Dead. Defile, Death, and Decay reduces the movement speed of enemies within its area. I'm gonna have to go with Apocalypse. If they're in the same category. I don't know then. Wow, was that really just one class? Oh, I'm gonna be here forever then. Okay. Hang on. Let me make sure it's still recording. Okay, 15 minutes in. This is gonna be like an hour. Strap yourselves in. Demon hunters have a new ability, Consume Magic. Consume a beneficial magic effect from an enemy, removing it and granting you fury or pain. The spell previously named Consume Magic is now Disrupt. Alright. Demon hunters now have Chaos Brand. Your Chaos damage, Havoc, or Fire damage, Vengeance brands the target, increasing the magic damage an enemy takes from you and other players by 5%. Havoc. Chaos Strike now has a consistent chance to refund Fury instead of relying on critical strikes. Oh wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, I hated crit on Demon Hunters. That's a Blade Dance, I think. Yeah, that's a good change. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. I'm just gonna skip those. New talents include Immolation Aura. Engulf yourself in flames, dealing fire damage to enemies and generating fury. Trail of Ruin. The final slash of Blade Dance inflicts additional chaos damage over time. Excuse me. OJ's going straight through me. Vengeance. Lesser Soul Fragments now heal based on damage recently taken. Was previously a max flat amount of healing. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. New talents include Charred Flesh. Fiery Brand increases damage you deal to the target. Gluttony. Consuming a soul fragment has as chance. Wait, what? Gluttony. Consuming a soul fragment has as chance to activate Metamorphosis. That's typo. Alright. Alright, Jared. That was long. Druids now have Soothe. Soothes the target, dispelling all enrage effects. Okay. I don't think that's new. Travel forms now each have a separate ability in your spellbook. Balance. Solar Wrath now has a chance to grant Lunar Empowerment, and Lunar Strike has a chance to grant Solar Empowerment. Many talents and PvP talents have been... I read it again. Dang it. New talents include New Moon. Deals damage to the target, generates astral power, and transforms into Half Moon and Full Moon. Twin Moons. Moonfire deals increased damage and also hits another nearby enemy. Yeah. These new talents are just the artifact weapon. Sorry to burst your bubbles. Feral. Some talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. New talents include Feral Frenzy. Unleash a Furious Frenzy, clawing your target multiple times and causing a bleed. Awards combo points. Tiger Dash. Active as cat form and aggressively increases movement speed, but reduces gradually. Oh no, I better have Feline Swiftness. Or is it the Sprint? I think they're different. Yeah, they're different. Guardian. In bear form, druids now generate rage in the same way as warriors. Okay. With rage generated from both melee attacks dealt and melee attacks taken. Some talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. Restoration. Many talents are New talents include photosynthesis. While your life bloom is on yourself, your periodic heals heal faster. While your life bloom is on an ally, your periodic heals on them have a chance to cause it to bloom. Alright. I don't understand that. Hang on. While your life bloom is on yourself, your periodic heals heal faster. Isn't that bad? Because they expire? While your life bloom is on your ally, your periodic heals on them have a chance to cause it to bloom. Okay. Whoa, what's wrong with hunters? Look at all this. This is cool. All hunters now have disengage on a baseline spell. Did we not? I don't remember. What hunter didn't have disengage? I don't remember. Hunter pet families all belong to one of the three specializations, cunning, ferocity, or tenacity, and each specialization offers unique abilities instead of stats. Okay. Hunters now have command pet. Commands your pet to perform its unique ability based on the specialization of your active pet. Cunning, Master's Call. Ferocity, Primal Rage. Tenacity, Survival of the Fittest. Beast Mastery. Many talents, Justin. Dire Friendly is now Barbed Shot. You just changed the name, or is it a different ability? Because it doesn't say here. New talents include Animal Companion. Your call pet additionally summons the first pet from your stable as a second companion to fight by your side. Killer Instinct. Kill command deals increased damage against enemies below 35% health. Kill command deals increased damage. Okay, so that talent makes it an execute. That's cool. Alright, I'll play the I'm gonna miss Haiti though. She's gone. No, bye Haiti. Marksmanship. The marksmanship specialization has seen a major overhaul. Core marksman abilities. Aim shot. A powerful shot that deals increased damage the first time it hits an enemy. Cost focus. Rapid fire. Fires a stream of shots at your target while moving. Generates focus. Arcane shot. A quick shot that deals arcane damage. Cost focus. Steady shot. A steady shot that can be used while moving. Generates focus. I already knew this. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that. New talents include Double Tap. Your next aim shot will fire a second time instantly without consuming focus, or your next rapid fire will shoot additional shots. What? So, your next aim shot will fire a second time instantly, or your next rifle will shoot additional shots. Oh, that's why it's called Double Tap. Okay, that's cool. Streamline. Rapid fire now lasts 30% longer. Ooh, so I can either hit harder or that one can last longer. That probably has something to do with mastery. Someone will figure it out. Survival. The survival specialization has seen a major overhaul and is now an adaptive ranger who uses explosive and what? Oh, adaptive. I thought it said ranged. Who uses explosive and animal venom, in addition to coordinated attacks with their pet. Core survival abilities. Raptor Strike. The vicious slash dealing heavy physical damage. Costs focus. Kill command. Give the command to kill, causing your pet to savagely attack your enemy. Has a chance to immediately reset its cooldown. Generates focus. Serpents. Ooh, Serpent's Sting. Fire poison tipped arrow at the enemy, dealing nature damage over time. Cost focus. Cool. Wildfire bomb. Roll a bomb at the target, exploding for fire damage in a cone. That's cool. New talents include chakrams. Throw a pair of chakrams at your target, slicing all enemies in the chakram's path, then returning to you, damaging enemies again. Wait, what? Throw a pair of chakrams at your target, slicing all enemies in the target. So glaive toss. Basically. That's what it sounds like. I got that glaive toss. Wildfire infusion. Glacier wildfire bomb with extra regents, randomly granting it one of the 3 different enhancements each time you throw it. So it changes. This is cool. What is it, like fire, frost, and nature? That's cool. Ooh, mage. This is getting good. Mages again have arcane intellect. Oh, that's right. They're giving us our buffs back. That's gonna be so cool. Increases allies' intellect by 10%. Okay. Mages now have remove curse. Removes all curses from its friendly target. Arcane. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. Arcane missiles can now be launched at any time with a clear casting proc, sometimes making them free and fire faster. Free and fire faster? Amplification. This is the talent. Amplification. When clear cast, arcane missiles fires 1 additional missile. Oh, new missile. Oh, it's so good. I should know how good that's gonna be. How good can 1 more missile be? Reverberate. If arcane explosion hits at least 3 targets, it has a 50% chance to generate an extra arcane charge. That's not bad. So 1 single target, 1's AoE. Got it. Sounds good. Fire. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. New talents include Pyroclasm. Consuming Hot Streak has a chance to make your next non-instant Pyroblast deal massive additional damage. Okay. Non-instant. Can people even palm pyro anymore? I don't actually know. Searing Touch. Scorch deals increased damage and is a guaranteed critical strike when the target is below 30%. Doesn't Scorch contribute to Hot Streak? If I remember correctly, yeah. Fire Blast is the crit one. You get the free crit. You need like the crit first, and then Fire Blast for the free pyro. Something like that. Alright, Frost. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. New talents include Chain Reaction. Your ice lances against frozen targets increase the damage of your subsequent ice lances. Ooh. Freezing Rain. Frozen Orb makes Blizzard instant casting. I don't care about Blizzard. How good could that be? I guess this is AoE. So a single target AoE. Let me rephrase it. Freezing Rain. Frozen Orb makes Blizzard instant cast and increases its damage. I guess. Okay. Alright. No complaints here. Monk. Monks now have Mystic Touch. Your damage weakens the target, increases physical damage, and target takes by 5%. All specs now have Leg Sweep Baseline. Woo! Oh, wow. That's huge. Are you kidding me? Leg Sweep Baseline? plus like charging Oxwave or Circle of Peace. What? That's so good. Oh, what it does. Knocks down all nearby enemies and stuns them. I think it's for 5 seconds. I didn't put that there. Brewmaster. Many talents and PvPs have been adjusted. New talents include Bob and Weave. Increases the duration of stagger. Okay. Oh wow, is guard back? Oh, that's it. That's broken. Monks are gonna be the best tanks again. There's no way. Guard against future attacks, causing incoming damage that would have been delayed by stagger to instead be prevented. He has a big ass shield. Mistweaver. Soothing Mist is once again a manually cast channeled heal. While channeling Soothing Mist, Vivify and Enveloping Mist may be cast instantly on the target. Vivify now heals all targets that have Renewing Mist on them. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. Few talents include Rising Mist. Rising Sun Kick heals all allies with your Renewing Mist, Enveloping Mist, or an Essence Font, and extends those effects. Upwelling. The longer Essence Font remains off cooldown, the longer the next cast of Essence Font may be channeled. The duration of its heal over time. Excuse me. My phone. The duration of its heal over time is increased. That's pretty good. Windwalker. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. Fist of the White Tiger, a powerful physical strike that generates 3 Chi. Whoa. Wait a second. That's the artifact. Tiger Tail Sweep. Increases the range of leg sweep and reduces its cooldown. Okay. By how much? I'm gonna guess 15 seconds. Paladin. Holy. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. New talents include Avenging Crusader. An ability with a significant cooldown that causes your attacks to heal injured allies. Increases your Crusader Strike, Judgment, and auto attack damage. And speeds up the cooldowns of Crusader Strike and Judgment. Awakening. Light of Dawn has a chance to grant you Avenging Wrath for several seconds. Whoa! Yeah, but for how long? Probably like 6 seconds or something. 8? Maybe. I wonder what the internal cooldown is on that. That's probably really good. Okay, protection. Redoubt. Avenger Shield bounces to an additional target and increases your block chance, block damage. What is it? Unbreakable Spirit. Reduces the cooldown of your Divine Shield, Shield of Vengeance, and Lay on Hands. That doesn't sound new. Isn't that in-game? Maybe that's not. I don't know. Retribution. New talents, yada yada yada. New talents include Selfless Healer. Your holy power spending abilities reduce the cast time and mana cost of your next flash of light, and increase its healing done. Wake of Ashes. Oh my god, it's literally just the weapon. Whatever. If you don't know what this is, it's the Ashringer's ability that was in Legion, and now they're just making a talent. So you lash out at your enemies, dealing great damage to all enemies in front of you, and reducing their movement speed. Demons and undead are also stunned and probably take more damage or something. I don't know. Generates 5 holy power. Oh, that's good. That's really strong. Okay, priest. Priests again have power word fortitude. It's probably 10%. Yeah, there it is. Increases the stamina of all raid and party members by 10% for 1 hour. Okay. Disciplined priest now know Despair and Holy Nova. Ooh, I like Holy Nova. Many talents and PvP talents have been adjusted. Alright, I can stop reading that. New talents include Contrition. Contrition? I think that's Contrition. When you heal with penance, everyone with the atonement is your What? So if I plea like 5 people and then penance someone, am I penancing 5 people? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll probably do it tomorrow or something. Luminous Barrier. Create a shield on all nearby allies that absorbs a fixed amount of damage for 10 seconds. That's so strong. That sounds so strong. What else? Holy. Renew now reduces the cooldown of holy words Sanctify. Many new talents, yada yada yada. New talents include Cosmic Ripple. When holy words Serenity or holy word Sanctify finish a cooldown, you emit a burst of light that heals up to 5 injured targets. Holy word Salvation. Heals all nearby allies and applied renew. And applied renew, and 2 stacks of prayer of mending to each of them. Cooldown reduced each time you cast Holy Word Serenity or Holy Word Sanctify. Shadow. Mind Seer is again an active ability, causing damage to all enemies near the target and generating insanity. Shadow Priest now know Leap of Faith. Many talents and New talents include Dark Ascension. Immediately activates a new void form, then releases an explosive blast of pure void energy, damaging all nearby enemies and generating 50 insanity. Wow. Excuse me. That's really strong. Dark Void unleashes an explosion of dark energy around the target, dealing damage and applying Shadow Word Pain to nearby enemies, generating 30 insanity. That's cool. Alrighty, we're making our way. Rogue. Assassination. Many talents, new talents. Hidden Blades. Every 2 seconds, gain increased damage for your next friend and knife, stacking up to oh, that's a legendary. Oh, that's so good. I'm probably gonna like that. Yeah, I like it. It's only 20 stack though. I think it's stacked higher. Poison Bomb. Envenom and Rupture have a chance per combo point spent to smash a vial of poison at the target's location, creating a pool of acidic death that deals nature damage over time to all enemies within it. Cool. So it's like Tempest Storm, but it's nature damage. Or that Cannon Barrage thing in combat. Or Outlaw. Oh no. Outlaw. Saber Slash is now Sinister. What? You're reverting it? Why? Run Through is now Dispatch. Okay. Many talents and PvP talents were adjusted. New talents include Blade Rush. Charge to your target with your blades out, dealing great damage to the target and all other nearby enemies. While Blade Fury is active, damage to nearby enemies is increased. Generates energy. Loaded dice. Activating Adrenaline Rush causes your next roll of bones to grant at least 2 matches. So I have to use Adrenaline Rush for my roll of bones to not be garbage. I don't know about that. Subtlety. Many talents, new talents. Secret technique. Maybe it's like said. Finishing move that creates shadow clones of yourself. You and your shadow clones deal damage to both the primary target and nearby enemies. Shuriken Tornado. Focus intently and then release a Shuriken Storm every second for the next 4 seconds. That's cool. I'm going to take another sip of my drink. Tremor Totem and Earth Elemental are again available to all specs. Wow. Healers are going to be busted in PvP. Elemental. Stormkeeper. Charge yourself with lightning, causing your next 2 lightning bolts or chain lightnings to be instant and trigger an elemental overload on every target. It's literally the fucking artifact weapon. No one cares. Unlimited power. When your spell causes an elemental overload, you gain haste. I like haste. Enhancement. Ooh, Warlock's coming up. Yay. Okay, enhancement. Elemental Spirits. Reduces the cooldown of Feral Spirit and causes your Feral Spirits to be imbued with fire, frost, and lightning. Totem Mastery. Summons 4 totems that increase your combat capabilities. Resonance Totem, Storm Totem, Ember Totem, and Tailwind Totem. Huh. That sounds cool. I don't know where the Tailwind Totem is, but okay. It doesn't explain it. Restoration. Flash Flood. When you consume tidal waves, the cast time of your next heal is reduced by 20%. Wow, that's strong. Yay, Earth Shield's back. Awesome. Protects the target with an earthen shield, increasing your healing on them, and healing them when they take damage. Alright, so there's 2 more. Thing. Warlock. All specs now, no Shadow Fury, stuns all nearby enemies. Wow. Finally. It's baseline again. Warlock health stones no longer share cooldowns with potions. I hated that change. Thank you, Blizzard. Oh, wow. They changed that in Warlords of Draenor, I think. So, about 4-ish years. Good riddance. So glad that's gone. And Shadow Fury is back. That's great. Affliction Warlocks now know Summon Dark Glare, a dark glare from the Twisting Nether that extends your damage over time effects on all enemies. Blast its target for shadow damage, and is empowered by every damage over time effect you have active on any target. Okay. Many talents and PvP talents. New talents include Creeping Death. Your Agony, Corruption, Siphon Life, and Unstable Affliction deal their damage 15% faster. I don't think I want my dots to tick faster, because then I have to reapply them. Don't you want them to hit harder? I don't know. Your choice, I suppose. Vile Taint unleashes an explosion at the target location, dealing damage over time to all nearby enemies and reducing their movement speed. That sounds dumb. Dealing damage over time to all enemies. So it's like a AoE damage Shadow Fury that slows, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Demonology. Demonology Warlocks now know Summon Demonic Tyrant, a demonic tyrant that increases the duration of all your current demons by 15% while damaging your target. This specialization has received a major overhaul. New talents include Dread Lash. When your Dread Stalkers charge into battle, their Dread Bite attack now hits all nearby targets and deals additional damage. Summon Vile Fiend. Someone's a Vile Fiend from August to fight for you. It's probably like a Doom Guard. I think I know what model it is, because I've been on Argus. This is one with the demon spikes on their back, the really big demon spikes. I'm pretty sure it's that one. I don't have a picture. Alright, Destruction. Grimoire of Supremacy. You are not new. While you have an Infernal active, each Soul Shard spend increases the damage of Chaos Bolt by 8%. What? That's not Supremacy. Okay. While you have an Infernal active, each Soul Shard you spend increases damage of Chaos Bolt by 8%. Wow, that's really strong. Dark Soul Instability. Infuses your soul with unstable power, increasing your critical strike chance by 30% for 20 seconds. I don't. Oh, yes, Destruction. Yeah, I like crit. Oh no, is that it? Oh, I think that's it. I can't go down anymore. Okay, Warrior. No, Warriors just got deleted from the game. Yeah. Okay, Warrior. Warriors again have Battle Shout, increasing the attack power of all allies by 10% for 1 hour. If I'm not mistaken, Commanding Shout should be in the game too, and give 10% stamina? But let's keep reading. The arm specialization has seen adjustments to many core abilities. Overpower is now baseline. Overpower the enemy, dealing physical damage and increasing the damage of the next Mortal Strike or Execute. Whoa, that's so strong. Sweeping Strikes is now baseline. What the fuck are you doing, Blizzard? You're not supposed to give. You're not supposed to buff Warriors. What? For 12 seconds, your single target damaging abilities hit one additional target for 75% damage. Can they Sweeping Strikes Blade Storm again? I hope not. On the same target? Oh wait, one additional. Wait, that's not how it worked. I'm pretty sure that's how it would work back then. Tactician affects Overpower instead of Colossus Smash. Spending Rage has a chance to reset the cooldown of Overpower. Colossus Smash is now a major cooldown. Smash the enemy's armor, dealing heavy physical damage and increasing damage you deal to them. Master Deep Wounds. Striking an enemy with Mortal Strike, Execute, or Blade Storm inflicts deep wounds, dealing heavy bleed damage over time. New talents include Sudden Death. That's not new. Your attacks have a chance to make your next Execute cost no rage, and be usable on any target regardless of their health. Nope, that's not new, but okay. Warbreaker. Replaces Colossus Smash. Smash the ground and shatter the armor of all nearby enemies, increasing damage you deal to them. Ugh. So it's like a super heroic strike that stuns. That's gonna be overpowered. Yeah. Fury. Battle cry is now recklessness. Okay. Go berserk, increasing all rage generation by rage generation. Increasing all rage generation by 100% and granting your abilities increased critical strike chance. Oh no, I don't like it. No. At least you got the crit chance. The Fury specialization has seen adjustments to some core abilities. Bloodthirst now has a consistent chance to enrage you. Instead of relying on critical strikes, Bloodthirst now has a consistent chance to enrage you, instead of relying on critical strikes. Okay, so crit, Bloodthirst and crit don't work together anymore. Raging Blow now has 2 charges, has a chance to immediately reset its own cooldown, and no longer require enrage. Wow, that's strong. Whirlwind now generates rage per target hit. Furious Slash is now a talent, and the effects of the Frenzy talent have been combined with it. New talents include Meat Cleaver, that's not new. Whirlwind has a chance to enrage you and generates additional rage per target hit. Siegebreaker, that is also not new. Break the enemy's defenses, dealing physical damage and increasing the damage done to your target generates rage. It's basically Warbreaker, which is Colossus Smash. I can't go down anymore. Alright. Protection. Protection warriors now know Avatar, Intimidating Shout, and Rallying Cry. Wow, that's really good. Many talents and PvE talents have been adjusted. New talents include Bolster. Last Stand's cooldown is reduced, and it causes you to block all what? You block all melee attacks for Last Stand? That's like 14 seconds. It's broken. So shield block is 6 seconds. I think I still have 2 stacks, so 12. Last Stand is like 12 or 14 seconds. That's almost 30 seconds of blocking. That's broken. Menace. Intimidating Shout disorientates enemies for an additional 4 seconds, and it causes all enemies to cower in fear instead of fleeing. Alright. I don't really want to fear stuff in dungeons, but okay. I think that's it. Let me go. Yep. I think that's it. Alright, guys. If you stuck around, thanks for watching. If you listened this far, say Cupcake in the comments below, and I'll put you in a contest or something. Anyways, this has been the patch 8.0 pre-launch patch notes read. I will be making overviews about the new classes tomorrow, if I have time, or sometime this week. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or later. Bye, guys.